chestnut roasting.
Let's make this fancy. Goals. Today I'm gonna get ready, do my makeup, and talk about goals. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe I feel like making this because I need to hear it, but somebody out there probably needs to hear it too. Future Sarah, if you're watching this, you got this, and whoever's watching this right now, you also got this. Foundation, I'm using Rare Beauty. I've already moisturized and washed my face. First thing I want to talk about is clearly defining your goals. Sometimes I feel like I know what I want as an idea in my head, but when I sit down to actually write it out and figure out what my goals are, I don't know what to write. I think that's something that really sets you apart from actually going out and achieving them, because if you can't even verbally say what your goals are, or if you feel embarrassed, it's kind of your baseline right there. Sometimes writing out a goal is kind of scary. It can make you feel like if you don't achieve it, you're less than. I think though, you need to remind yourself that the writing it down part is sort of like the first step to really manifesting it in your life. And another part of that I have written down is not knowing what you want. I'm gonna move on to concealer because I can blend this into my face forever. I'm also using Rare Beauty for concealer. There's a point when you have to have a sit down conversation with yourself and really ask what you want. Our goals change as we grow, but our goals should change and evolve as we're achieving more and more, not as we're getting stuck in the same spot over and over again and not even letting the cycle like start. Laura Mercier's setting powder, I'm running out, so I gotta really shake it. You have to believe that what you want actually can get done for it to even go anywhere, for it to leave your mind and actually start getting done. That's another thing too. You can have your goals clearly defined, but if you don't have that sit down or like that mirror conversation with yourself, whether that's like verbal or in your head, sometimes you gotta have a little verbal mirror conversation with yourself. You need to actually get yourself to believe that what you want is achievable. And like, let me tell you now, chances are it is. Pretty much anything you want to do or that you think you can't achieve, you probably can, but you just don't believe that you can. Gonna use my Rare Beauty, again, blush. Usually I would have done this before the setting powder, but I forgot. This one's in the color Joy. No matter how bad I want something, the truth is, if deep down I don't think I can get it, I'm never going to, even if everything is lined up for me. I've had goals and I've had situations where I've had really good opportunities presented in front of me, but something subconsciously was just telling me that I didn't really think I could do it. I didn't really think that I was good enough, and I've let good opportunities slip, and I'm sure somebody can relate to that. And then you beat yourself up, but the truth is, before anything can start, you really have to have that heart-to-heart with yourself. That is not like a one-time conversation. You're gonna have to remind yourself over and over and over and over again that what you want you can do, that what you want you are good enough for. There we go, now we're blushed. I'm gonna go in with my Lancome bronzer in Lumiere. You're gonna have to have tough conversations with yourself over and over and over again, reminding yourself that you're worthy. If you didn't feel like that, there would be nothing to overcome to actually achieve your goals. Like, the fact that you have a goal means that you know that there's a certain amount of work to put in. So whether you like severely underestimated how much work needs to go into something for it to actually be successful, or you just don't have that motivation to start, use my NYX pencil for the eyebrows. I do agree that it's a bit idealist to just assume I'm gonna know I can be successful. We don't realize, like, yes, for achieving our goals, a lot of work needs to be put into the goal itself, but a lot of work needs to be put in here. You ever see someone doing like something that you really want to do? Maybe that's what motivated you to go towards a certain goal. Seeing someone succeed in something might make you feel a little bit jealous and make you feel like, I can do that. Like, why haven't I succeeded in that? If you're stuck in a place where you're judging yourself based off of the success of others, even if it's something that somebody is doing that you want to do, but if you're still in a place where somebody else being successful is really making you feel watered down and unworthy, there's a real big conversation that needs to be had in here to yourself, in the mirror, in the journals. I like to use clear mascara for eyebrow gel. Fun fact. It's not really a fact. And I understand that might feel annoying because other people have access to better tools, but the truth is the mental part of it is like a lot more difficult than the actual tools that you need. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in dark brown. I think, at least for me, one of the biggest things that stops me from my goals is not truly believing that you can be that person. That's why when you watch motivational videos, successful people say that, oh, I manifested this by saying it every single morning and every single night before I went to bed. You need to wake up up in the morning and plant those seeds so you can bear those fruits in like a year's time, instead of sitting and dwelling over the fact that I could change this, I could change that, I could change that. And the truth is, you probably could change all those things, but you haven't until now. And what you need to change is your mindset. You need to really start acting like that version of yourself that makes you proud, because if you never start acting like that person, you're never going to be that person. You will not wake up one day and suddenly be the version of yourself that makes you proud. That doesn't happen to anyone. You have to sweat through the process of not liking, gaining new habits, and you have to be persistent in achieving your goals. Listen, persistence. You might be so talented at something, but if you do it once a year, the person who does it every single day, even if they're not that good at it, is gonna get further, because they're gonna make the connections. They're gonna have the epiphanies of what they need to go further. I'm using my lip liner. This one is from Annabelle in the color Nude. We all know the story about the turtle and the rabbit. We all know the turtle wins, but all of us want to be the rabbit. We still want to be the rabbit because we've taught ourselves that if we can just skip the turtle part and still be the rabbit and win, that we're gonna be better than the turtle. But like, who taught us that? Where did that come from? Oh, I'm using the Maddie Ziegler Morphe lip gloss. What is this color? It's called Libra Energy. It's a really light color, but for some reason it does this to my lips. Like, it makes them dark. Now it's time to ruin my cup. I'm using my Rare Beauty, you guessed it, highlighter in Chipped. I like to just put it on like the places you'd put highlighter. And that's my makeup. That's my makeup and that's my TED Talk. You can achieve your goals. Look at me. Look at me. You can achieve your goals and you are worthy of achieving them. You also need to train yourself to be okay with being a little tired and pushing yourself even harder. You're strong. You're way stronger than you think you are. I don't know who I'm talking to at this point. I think I'm talking to myself because I feel the goosebumps coming. You're way stronger than you think you are, and you're way more capable than you think you are, and it's time that you prove it to yourself. This is my makeup look, by the way. Let me do a little zoom. That's me posing for a couple of seconds. Okay, my hair down. Here's my hair down. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. Bye!